Day 41. And I hope I might sound a little, hope I don't even sound like a jerk or an asshole, but there's something that I really need to get off my chest. Like, it's something that's happening right now, and I don't know, we'll see where it goes. I have no idea what's gonna come out of my mouth. But I was thinking of how we need to, I never like to say be careful with or this or that. Like, I just want to say be conscious of where you're getting your advice and tips and information from. I have two examples that I want to give you. I realized years ago I was putting people in a pedestal and thinking that their advice was just coming from who knows. I used to put their advice on them and their advice on a pedestal and just think like, yeah, that's how I should live my life. That's how I should navigate the situation. That's how I should act, whatever, right now. And years later, I realized like I felt like a little bit of a jerk, like I was judging. But here's the point that I want to make. I felt like, what the hell am I doing? Like, I'm putting them on a pedestal and taking their advice as if it's coming directly from God. And this is where I felt judgmental, but their life is a fucking mess. And it's okay. All our lives are a little messy, right? We all have things that we're going through, working through, navigating. But that's when I woke up with that spot of like putting people in such a pedestal. And now spending time with a lot of people, right now. And I feel very judgmental saying this, but there's a reason why it wants to come through. And I love this person. I really care about this person, right? But she is getting now into health and into spirituality, and we're talking a lot about that. And she's giving me tips and ideas and say like, yeah, a lot comes from the mind, and it's a lot of mindset stuff, and giving very holistic concepts about health from Ayurveda and like very ancient healing modalities. And saying how, yeah, sometimes it's just about being present and slowing down and finding balance. And yet, we're having dinner and this person's checking her phone throughout dinner. And doing group activities. And the person's like a lot in her phone, a lot of time. And here's the thing, if you tell me, like if we're playing cards or something, like if people tell you it's all about being present, I'm not saying you can't use your phone throughout the day and you need to be with me 24 hours a day. All I'm saying is maybe do whatever you're doing with the group, and then you can just say, sorry, but I just need to take 10 minutes to do this or get back to these people or whatever. But that's where I realized, like, okay, it's all about balance, and where's the balance with your relationship with technology? Like, same thing, like maybe this is more for me than for anyone else, but just a reminder of like, maybe we don't need to keep putting people in a pedestal, and maybe just be aware, be conscious of, is the person who's giving me advice walking the talk? Like, are they living what they say I should do? Are they embodying the behavior that they recommend everyone else to do? I never want to be that person that just tells people, and in some ways I've done it in the past without, like, this same thing, like, this person is not mean at all, quite the opposite, very loving person. But sometimes we're kind of blinded by our own, we can't see, or sometimes we fool ourselves and we pretend like we can't see what we're actually truly doing. But it's just that thing, like, just be aware of who you're putting in a pedestal, and are they the kind of person that you want to become? Are they the kind of person, and this is not a judgmental thing, right? You are the average of the five people you spend the most time with. And if you're always, like, say, it could be, I could go in so many directions. Like, there's people that, I've had people tell me they're a very sensitive person. They're a very, like, they're an empath, right? They pick up energies from people. They pick up things from people. Like, they're very sensitive individuals. They're very in touch with their emotions. And yet they're making their guru and their, for example, a health coach that we're following on YouTube, who was very harsh, very, very harsh. And I know that sometimes we need that little, like, tough love, whatever thing that we want or need as human beings. But just be aware maybe of where your information is coming from. Like, if you don't resonate with my energy, there might be a reason why. It's okay if you don't want to watch my videos. If you don't resonate with, if someone you've been following for a long time, you stop resonating with them, there's nothing wrong with, like, some people feel bad about that whole thing. Like, it's not a judgment. It's also, it could be discernment. It could be even inner guidance telling you, like, no, this is not for you. Like, when insights and suggestions from those people started feeling a little weird for me, I initially thought I was judging them, but then I realized, like, no, that's just my inner guidance telling me that I just don't resonate with that anymore. And I could talk about this for a freaking hour, I think, because it's just something that I see a lot. I'm not sharing with you something that I just read in a book, just repeating stuff like a little parrot. I'm just, like, trying to share experiences that I go through and that people tell me that they go through, because I think it's fascinating. I think those are the real places in life where we can learn and evolve. And for me, like, it's even a journey of being even more unconditionally loving. And it doesn't mean that you need to, like, quote unquote, like, put up with things that don't resonate with you or whatever, but can I still, even though that behavior doesn't fully agree with me and that behavior is not what I want to embody as a human being, can I still be incredibly loving and compassionate to that person, right? Someone who's spending so much freaking time on the phone. And by the way, while you're on vacation, while you're traveling, I understand that you need to be in touch with other people. Like, you want to be in touch with family, friends, partners, whatever. I completely understand. But yeah, I forget exactly what I was gonna say. So I think it might be a good time to stop the video. I don't know. It's just something, like I said, I didn't, like, sit here and just write notes about what I was going to say about the video. I just wanted to see what came through, but I hope there was something there. Now, there was a lot of little different things, but I hope there was something there maybe resonated with you, or at least doesn't mean that it doesn't even need to resonate. It's just like something maybe that gets us to think about something in our lives. And yeah, I don't know, I'm still processing this, so I hope it doesn't come out as negative. It's just like I'm curious about this. I'm very, yeah, it's fascinating. It's fascinating. And there's always a reason why life maybe shows you things, why life puts things and experiences and people in your life at the time, so that it can show us things about ourselves, our beliefs. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for today. I hope there was something there that helped in some kind of way. If there is, please let me know. That way I'm not just rambling away and not helping anyone. I hope it does help. So if it did, please maybe give it a thumbs up. Maybe share with someone you know. And maybe be more loving to yourself today than you've ever been before. I'll see you tomorrow.